want to represent with Zay Flowers? He a what? He a receiver, right? All right. So, give me something that we want to represent of what he's going to do, because he's a receiver, so he's catching passes. Okay? So what we want to represent? Yards, catches, what we want to represent? Somebody give me some. We said Zay Flowers. We're talking about Zay Flowers, one of our best receivers on the team. Hopefully he's going to be one of the best receivers in the NFL if we go into the Super Bowl. Zay Flowers. We're going to represent something that he's going to do. What are we going to represent? Catches, yards? Let's do yards. All right, cool. We're going to do yards. Do we know how many yards he's going to get the first game? Do we know right now? Nah, we don't know. So how about this? How about we say X is going to be representing the number of yards Zay Flowers gets in a given game. That's X. We don't know right now what it is. Yes, ma'am. Oh, come on. Have a seat. We don't know what it is right now, but we know we're going to say this is going to represent the number of yards that he's going to get. Okay? Everybody got that? So then, all right, let's go like this. We don't know how many number of yards he's going to get in one game. This and X is representing how many yards he's going to get in a given game. So what do we want to multiply X by though? What do we want to find out? What do we know about the NFL right now? Tell me something we know about the NFL. We don't know necessarily how many yards in a game. What we do know, what we know the number of games in a season, don't we? Right? We know the number of games in a season, right? How many games in the NFL season? Anybody know? 17. Used to be 16. They upped it to 17. So that's what we know. Okay? So, if we know that, and X represents the number of yards in a given game that Zay Flowers gets. Okay? So let's say game 1, he gets 100 yards. That's game 1. He gets 100 yards. Okay? But let's say in game 2, he gets 200 yards. That's a pretty good game for a receiver, right? That's game 2. Right? Okay? So if we add these two numbers together, it's going to be how much? 300. So, between those two games, how much did he average? How much? Say it a little louder. So, altogether, he got 300 yards altogether. Well, how much did he average? Does anybody know what the average is? How much did he average? Huh? 100. You say he averaged 100 between the two games. Okay? How do you know it's 100? Say again? He did. That's a true statement. That's a very true statement. He averaged more than 100 yards per game. The question is, how much did he average? The average is basically what is your total across the board divided by the number, which would be the number of games. So it would be 100 plus 200, which is 300, and you have two numbers, and you would divide it by 2. That's 150. That's the person's average. So how would we represent that as an algebraic expression, though? We would represent it like this. So you would have the total number of games the person played. We're just going to lock it in at 2. Okay? And then we're going to say X represents game 1. And let's just say Y represents game 2. Okay? And then this will be how you would represent how many yards Zay Flowers got between two games. But if we would have added more games, we had to add more letters. Okay? That's how you would represent it in an algebraic expression. Any questions about that? All right, now. These are the main things I want you guys to fully understand what a variable is and what an algebraic expression is. Those are very, very important, and how you can represent that in real life. Okay? Now, here are some of the phrases you can use. I want you guys to fully understand. This is also in your book as well. Should be on page 13. Now, the reason why this is important and the reason why I want you guys to know this is when you're going through your word problems, they're going to be using these type of phrases. More than, less than, quotient by, quotient of, product of. Understanding these phrases when you read the word problems will allow you to understand what they're asking for, what you need to do. Do you need to add something? Do you need to subtract? Do you need to multiply? Do you need to divide? Okay? Now, what we're going to do real quick, because I don't want to keep chatting you guys' ear off, what we want to do real quick is we want to make sure that you guys know how to write it out. Okay? I want you to understand how to read it and also understand how to write it out. So, we're going to do this real fast, and then we're going to do some practice problems. And as we practice, I'm going to go around and make sure everybody knows how to do this. So, for instance, if I say, okay, you go to the store, X is our number of chips. They're going to add on the taxes. Well, actually, we're not going to do taxes right now. We're just going to add on maybe another $2. So that's plus 2. Okay? So this is an algebraic expression, right? Now, how I would write this out would be, and I'm going to go back to the phrases. Because it's addition, I'm going to write it out like this. X plus 2. You're just using the word X plus 2. Okay? Well, can somebody give me another phrase I can use other than plus for the same thing? Somebody give me something different. Other than plus. We're doing addition. What other phrase can I use? It's right up here. It's on page 13. I just used plus. Somebody give me another phrase. Anybody got another phrase? Give another phrase. You got another one. It's right there, increase by. I'm not trying to trick you or add to. But what about sum? So we have used sum. Now the way you use sum is a little tricky. You have to go sum, and I'm going to write it out for you. Sum of X and 2. Okay? Everybody understand that? Now, what we're going to do real quick is I want you guys to do some practice problems. Go to page 19. You guys have the phrases. There's a couple of things you can do. I want you to practice writing out the algebraic expression. If you need any help, let me know. We're going to take some time. I'll give you guys at least 20 minutes to work on this. Because I saw a lot of blank stares. I don't know if you guys are fully picking everything up. But if you need some help, let me know. Let's go ahead and start working on that. I'm going to go around checking.